Ready, 3 city challenge to deposit stealth, fog, weapon scanners, and no moving bodies. So we've got fog, which it's really foggy, so it might actually be slightly irritating here. But aside from that, we've got weapon scanners, which really doesn't matter, and then we've got no moving bodies, which, I mean, it's gonna be fine, aside from hoping for a good ragdoll when we get our initial disguise, but aside from that, it's not that bad. Now, it's actually really foggy, so what we should do is actually, if I lure that guard, this is what's gonna happen, watch. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I literally cannot lure that guard out. So if you could go somewhere else... This is a bad idea. Right, now you walk outside and get me a free disguise. And it's actually a good ragdoll, which is fantastic. Right then, in that case, what we should... I mean... You know what? It's fine. Let's drop our gun. Hold on, we got a keycard. Right then. In that case, that makes our life a lot easier. I mean, it really does. And now all we gotta do is hope we actually find the power box to disable the weapon scanners. Which... It's upstairs, isn't it? It's gonna be somewhere inconvenient. Right then, in that case, if it's not in the manager's office, we are... The manager's over there. In that case, could you look at me? And then walk over here. So I can lockpick over here. Now I really hope it's in here, because otherwise we're gonna have a few problems. Hold on, let's start a hack first. In that case, I've got a very simple solution, which is to completely ignore the existence of weapon scanners. Because we can. Really, that's the only reason. Hi there, God. Kindly don't attack me, actually. I would really not like that. Well, there's another method of doing it. It's really simple. And I think you'll understand what I mean in a decent amount of time. Just grab that gun. And ignore both guards because we can. Probably not a good idea to get attacked by them quite a bit, but I think we're gonna be fine. Right then, let's go down, and because we have a keycard, we can just immediately breach inside. Pretty convenient. So, now all we gotta do is clear the entire basement, which we're gonna start by actually just taking care of the camera operator, which... Hi there, look at me, and now get down. Get down. Thank you. You know what we should probably do? We should interrogate a guard. Now the safe is in your room, so you should surely know the code, right? Fantastic. In that case, we'll open it up, and then afterwards we'll grab the vault key card, which... I mean, it's pretty simple. And now all we gotta do... How convenient. Only works if you actually knock the guard out. Right then. I'm gonna be really paranoid about a guard noticing things going wrong in here. I mean, it's no moving bodies. Probably could have moved the body a bit. Right then, we'll take a risk. And you put your hands up too. Don't get out of line of sight. Make it easy for me to knock you out. And hostage you. I mean, that's kind of important. Would really like to not have a really bad time doing that. Right then, let's take care of the top floor camera operators by... We're not gonna deal with the top floor camera operators. We're just not gonna do that. I mean, if I knock that employee out, I'm gonna have to make sure that any guard that goes here is also taken out. Because it's no moving bodies, and that's not exactly a great thing. I mean, there's another thing we could do, which is to hostage the employee, move him into the corner, and lockpick that door open, then afterwards bring him in, which... I have to say, it's incredibly sketchy. So, in that case, we'll go downstairs, and then afterwards... get into Maddox Gray's office, which... Hi there, God. I've got a solution. And it's gonna work. Now, because there are no cameras in here, I'm not exactly concerned about it, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna immediately start a hack, collect the intel, go downstairs, wait a bit for a guard, and then afterwards get right out of there. And we can't actually use the back door, which means that we are going to have to go right through the front lobby, right through the cameras, right after the vault's been open. It's not a bad idea, it's gonna be fine. Right then, in that case, we'll wait for this to finish up, and then afterwards we'll grab the intel. And then all we gotta do is, hi there God, how convenient. All we gotta do is go downstairs. I mean, we opened the door perfectly so that the guard wouldn't see, and now I really hope that no one shows up downstairs, because that would be mildly infuriating. And because we don't even have that vault guard to take care of, I mean, I kind of opened a door that's kind of on me, but at the same time, it'll be fine. In that case, we'll get a vault open, and we'll just wait for a bit. See if anyone shows up. Mainly because that's the manager's not investigating the vault. I lured the manager earlier. But it would be incredibly funny if the manager did investigate the vault. Now, obviously, it doesn't seem like there's anyone here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna immediately enter, activate the breaching charges, and just secure the package. And it is really, really foggy. I mean, hold on. Let's grab that stash first, and then we can demonstrate. This is how far we can see. We can't even see the other side of the vault room. And I mean, it's indoors, but that's more of a technicality, but at the same time, we can't even see inside the vault. I mean, we can, but now we can't. Right then, let's close that door, even though we don't really need to. Then get out of here without getting detected by the cameras, which... You know, something I'm realizing right now? I should drop that gun. Surely no one's gonna notice it over there, it's gonna be fine. This is a really bad idea. It's gonna be fine. Right then. You know, I was gonna close the door and use that door to actually cover myself from getting detected, because for some reason, for NPCs it's opaque, but that NPC had to open it up. And I couldn't close it. Anyways, let's get right out of here, say hi to the civilian over there, and not shoot anyone because we left our gun inside. That's a daily challenge done in just under 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Cheers everyone, have a great time.